Making a cup warmer is simple, easy, and very, very quick. This looks fabulous on any cup, a takeaway, or your favourite mug. Using an Aran or a medium weight wool, 10 ply, this will knit up very, very quickly. I've used size 5mm needles or US size 8 needles. Cast on 28 stitches. This is a large takeaway mug, so I've repeated the pattern 10 times, which is 20 centimetres. If you have a narrow or a small mug, you would only need to repeat the pattern 7 times, which is about 15 centimetres. The great thing about Feather and Fan is that this stretches so that you can stretch it across any size mug. These are ideal gifts for friends and family, or keep it yourself. And that's what I'm planning to do. Row number 1. Slip 1 stitch onto your second needle, knit 1 stitch, then you pass the slip stitch over the knitted stitch. Knit 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's knit 9, and then finally knit 2 stitches together. And that completes the pattern for row number 1. Continue all the way to the end. Row number 2 is a purl row. Purl all the way to the end. Row number 3, slip 1 stitch onto your second needle, knit 1 stitch, pass the slip stitch over the knitted stitch, knit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finally knit 2 stitches together. And that completes the pattern for row number 3. Continue all the way to the end. Row number 4 is a purl row. Purl all the way to the end. Row number 5, start with a knit, and now we start the pattern. Slip 1 stitch onto your second needle, knit 1 stitch, pass the slip stitch over the knitted stitch, yarn forward and towards you, knit 1, yarn forward and towards you, knit 2, yarn forward and towards you, knit 3, yarn forward and towards you, knit 4, yarn forward and towards you, knit 5, yarn forward and towards you, and then we knit 2 stitches together. And that completes the pattern for row number 5. Continue all the way to the end. Row number 6, and the final row for the pattern is a knit. Knit all the way to the end. There are many methods for casting off, and I find this one the easiest and the quickest. Simply knit one and pass the stitch over. Knit one and pass the stitch over. So you've always got one stitch on your second needle. Continue all the way to the end. Now that you've cast off, it's time to sew the edges together so that you can start using your cozy. Using a tapestry needle, thread the wool through and then start sewing the edges together. Now that you've sewn the inside, turn it inside out and it's ready to go. So grab your favourite coffee cup, place it on, and there we have it. The coffee warmer. Wow, that looks fantastic. I'm very, very happy with that. What a great gift this will make. Or perhaps I'll just keep it for myself.